We're live.
All right, welcome back to Winning Together. It's Wednesday. Wednesday is my favorite show of the week. Every day at 11, we bring you an expert. Today, I have a real estate expert. Every Wednesday, I have a real estate and a design and a building expert. April Brown Merritt, welcome to your show.
Thank you. Thank you.
So last week, we disclosed that you're now a licensed real estate agent in the state of Georgia.
Yes.
And how has it being a real estate agent lived up to your expectation? What's happened in the last couple of weeks?
I've learned a lot.
Really?
Yes, I have somebody helping me every day, and she's taught me a lot. So I feel like I'm getting more prepared every day.
So you have a mentor.
I do.
That's important. We talk about that on a lot of our shows. Is everybody in business needs a mentor. It doesn't matter if you're an expert or not. I mentor a lot of people, but I still have a mentor, and I believe you should pay your mentor. Now, maybe not in a situation where you're actually, working for that mentor.
Well, I'm paying her not in money, but I'm definitely taking a lot of stuff off her plate that she would be doing while we're learning the process. And I believe you learn from the best. I didn't want to pick somebody that doesn't sell hardly any houses. I picked somebody that has several closings a week, and she's really good at what she does.
Good deal. So what's something that's different than you thought it would be? Has anything stuck out to you like, man, I thought this would be different?
Maybe. I think it's a little tougher than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I think that getting the listings is a little harder. There's lots of great real estate agents out there. But just getting my name out there, which we will certainly do. Lots and lots of paperwork that paperwork doesn't bother me, but there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes of that I didn't quite know about.
I got you. Smith, if you got her text number, we could scroll across the bottom right here, because, last week we talked about the importance of having a agent that will represent you and work. You said one that will work hard for you. And, and I know you're not scared of paperwork, but you're also a very hard worker. When you take on a project, this is why we win together. I think Paul he's excited about having a he said she said where we talk about things we disagree on. Yeah. But the reason we win together is we do both. If we take on a project, we go at it 100%. There's no half stepping when it comes to doing a job.
Right.
Whatever that job is. If it's anything, whatever it is, we're going to do it 100%. So, I'm sure you said there's a lot of great real estate agents out there. There is, but is there a real estate agent that will work harder to get a client more money than you will?
No.
If you're wanting to list a house, if you're in the state of Georgia, and you're thinking about listing a house, I highly recommend reaching out to April Brown Merritt. He's looking for your phone number right there, April. You know what it is?
532 number?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, you want that number on there?
That's my regular number. 912-222-5302 is my cell phone number.
Okay,
we also have our text platform, DigiNinja number, 814-8212, I think.
Is that it?
Sorry.
You're blowing up the speaker right there.
No.
When you
don't talk loud enough. Now you're being too loud.
You were loud when you want to talk into the speaker but cough into the wall over here. So back to winning together.
Man, I love winning together.
Back to winning together. You work really hard for your clients, regardless of what you're doing. You furniture clients.
Yes.
Like I get to experience, and I mean it's a very positive.
Sorry, Smith 214-8212.
Okay, get off of there.
I thought something didn't seem right.
Delete.
214-8212.
Got it.
Okay. I mean this in a positive way, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I get to you don't believe me, do you? I get to experience you working with furniture clients every day.
Yes.
All throughout the day and night. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And you get to experience me working with dealers. I'm constantly like I'm about to turn this over where I can't see that people are reaching out to me right now, wanting information about events. People are constantly reaching out to you via Facebook Messenger, via your text number, looking for information about furniture. And we're building your list of people reaching out to you about real estate.
Yes.
When you have someone that wants to sell a house, you're not going to take it lightly.
No, absolutely not.
So if somebody wants to list a house, making sure that house gets exposure,
Yes.
right? What will you do that maybe you don't see being done in the marketplace right now? If someone has a super nice house, we'll show a couple houses in a minute and talk about them, a couple of listings. What's some things that you would do for your client who wants to get the most for the house? Because let me tell you something. There's a difference. This is common sense between getting $300,000 for your house and getting $310,000 for your house. That's $10,000. Whereas I'm not saying anybody does this, but some agents may push the client to sell the house so they could get their commission. Whereas if that house is worth the money, you're going to try to make sure that you get that money for the client.
Yes.
So what's some things you can do better than some of the things you see out there now in the marketplace when it comes to listing a home?
Well, I mean, there's some people that use social media, but I mean, I think that we're the best at social media because of you. I mean, we have a great marketing company, and I do know how to use social media. I would do an analysis to be real too. You need to be honest with somebody about what they can get for their house. And promote. I mean, show it to people that I know can actually buy the house. That's another thing that's very important, not wasting somebody's time.
We talk about this all the time in sales on our sales show. This is a sales show, but you can be the best salesperson in the world. If nobody knows you,
right,
you can't sell them.
Right.
If nobody knows what you're selling. So you said promoting the product. In this case,
right,
the product would be the home.
The home.
If you want your home promoted to get the most eyeballs on it, April is definitely your agent of choice.
And I also think I have kind of a one up on some people. I'm not saying that not everybody, but I think I have one up on people that I can get the house ready.
That's what I was looking
for. I can go in, move things, change things, change out very important little things that make the house show better.
Before you were an agent, we spent a lot of time looking at real estate because we've invested in real estate. We'll look at houses and we'll talk about those houses together because we win together. And I, you would cringe at some of the photos that were up there.
And I do understand now. That's one difference that I understand now. Some people just are not willing to clean up their mess for you to take pictures of their house, which is crazy to me.
I would skip the
room.
Yeah.
I mean, I just would say, okay, we're not going to take a picture of that laundry piled up to the ceiling or your dirty toilet.
Yeah.
I mean, there's things you can do to make something much more presentable.
I think I truly believe, and I'm going to test this theory. Once I watch you a little bit more, because one thing I'll do, I'll put my money where my mouth is. So I'm confident that you could buy a listing that was promoted poorly, buy it, and pay the fees, pay the closing, stage that home, clean that home up, take some better photos, do a walkthrough video, do a tutorial, have Smith or one of my producers. It's not like he's got a lot of spare time on his hands, but have somebody follow you through the house, presenting the house, mentioning the features and benefits of the house, and that you could get another 10% for the house. You think that's a viable theory I have?
Yeah. I mean, like I said before, it's all on what you buy the house for.
Right.
And you gotta buy it smart for that to work.
Yeah.
But yes, I do think that I could increase the value of market value anyway.
So if you can increase the market value for a home that I buy and put it back on the market for me, then she can do the same thing for you. If you have a house that you want to get an extra 10%, I'm not saying she can get you extra 10%, but if you think that it's possible that marketing and the production makes a difference, then April needs to be your listing agent. And all you have to do is text her at 912-214-8212. Smith, we're going to use this one in a commercial. Okay, you ready?
Sure.
I'm here with April Brown Merritt, Realtor Century 21 in Douglas, Georgia. April, if someone's wanting to list a house with you, what are some things that you will do to make sure it's done on a scale from 1 to 10 that they're going to get a 10 from you? What are you going to do to help these people sell their home?
A 10 for me would be do a market analysis, give you the best price that you can get for your home. Go in, move, change, make it more presentable, do a walkthrough video, and sell your home faster than anybody else.
Now, I'm convinced that I can buy a house, pay market value for it, and allow April to do the production, to do the walkthrough, to take the photos, to stage the home, maybe move some things around a little bit, make it look prettier because you are a professional interior designer. I'm convinced that she can increase the value, the market value of the actual home. And I know that she can do it for you as well. And all you have to do, if you want to get more for your home, is list it with April. Text the number before, 912-214-8212, and ask for April. Pretty good commercial. Impromptu.
As always.
Yeah, it's always impromptu. Smith.
As always.
Always impromptu. Okay.
As is tradition.
As is my tradition. Okay. Let's see. Before the commercial came up, I think you said something that spurred my thoughts. I can't remember what it is. If you have a question for April or a question for me or a comment, then please put it in the comments. You can comment below. Let us know what you think. Okay. Here's what I know you have already. I've noticed you doing is you already have a list of buyers. You have people contacting you wanting to buy a home.
Yes.
Can you help people if they're not sure what they want? They're not sure what they can afford. They're not sure what their payment will be. Can you help them through the process of, okay, right now, man, I think I'd like to buy a house, but I don't know where to start. Would texting you or reaching out to you, would that be a good idea for somebody who doesn't quite know what the process looks like?
Yes, because most people don't. I mean, first-time home buyers don't realize what you have to have, and money is cheap, but there's a lot that you have to go through to get financing now because of things that have happened in the past. One thing that I want everybody to know, that I have a few people I'm trying to talk to, when you get pre-qualified, that doesn't mean anything other than you talk to your banker of choice, or I put you in contact with a very knowledgeable person that I know. They talk with you for about 5 minutes. She has a list of questions that if you say yes to all those questions, you have a very, very good chance of being able to buy a home. The other reason that it's great to talk to her is the worst thing I can do as a real estate agent is show you this beautiful $500,000 home that you absolutely could never purchase. You fall in love with right now, not saying later, you fall in love with it, and then I have to change you to $100,000 house that now you're so sad that that's your new house. The best thing to do is get pre-qualified. Let's talk about where you need to be price range wise. And then we go look at your houses that you fall into that category. I mean, it's just so much simpler that way.
Okay. So Smith, pay attention to what the time is right here, and maybe use what she just said, because that was very important. You may have to
I liked it.
put that one. This is
I already got the title.
Okay, great.
As soon as she said it, I was like, that's it.
So if you're considering buying a house and you don't know where to start, it may be very important to get with the right person who can help you through the process. Yes. And April can definitely help you do that. You can start by texting her at the number you see below right there.
Yeah, and just for the record, you can pick anybody that you want to. Anybody that I suggest is just very knowledgeable with helping you in the process. We make zero money off of who finances your home. Zero.
Hey, Paul Sullivan. I'm going to get Paul to interact through the comments, because I want him to tag a certain person and make a point. He can't hear me. He's in there. Paul is louder than any person in this organization.
Oh, not true.
He flaps them jaws.
That is not true.
We got a commenter from Iraq, by the way, so shout out.
Oh. Hey, real quick, please. So anyway, I want to talk about one thing you mentioned.
Smith's trying to tell us about a comment.
Okay.
And you just
I was just saying, we got a comment from Iraq, so that's pretty cool. Hi, how are you? I am Bakar from Iraq.
Hey, what's up, Bakar? Thank you for following the show. We appreciate you. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate that, Paul. I want you to comment, please. I want you to. I don't know if you're friends with him though, so you may get Felipe. Holy cow! I just had his name in my. Holy cow! It ain't gonna work now because man.
So we'll call you back in a minute.
So I need to message Holy Cow.
Yeah. Please message Holy Cow.
You may not be friends with him, but you should friend him.
Man, I can't say his name now because you couldn't remember my name. Wow. That's not going to work.
It happens.
But anyway, so this is here's a good point that,
are you talking about him?
No, but that's a good one. That's a good one to bring on. Paul, she got a good idea. David Huffman. Paul? Yell at him, Smith.
Do I need to do the show?
David Huffman. She had a better idea than me. David Huffman. If you're friends with him, or maybe Felipe is, tag him in the comments to see if we could spur him to just comment, because he's a real estate expert, and I'd love to just get a little comment from him on an idea that I have. But one thing that's very important about what you can do for people who want to list their home is production matters. You and Paul were talking about some ideas on our show to make it better.
Right.
And that just made me think about how far we've come. If you don't think that this production that we have now and the quality doesn't make a difference in what our product is, I mean, it's obvious, right? Mm-hmm. So to be able, you helped me design the studio. You helped me with a lot of ideas. Paul, Smith, so many people. We made this thing into an amazing production studio. And selling and listing a home is a production.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you want to go like, I can do my own podcast. I can right by myself with my cell phone, right? But my goodness, how much better is it now that we have more equipment and that we have Smith, and as a producer, and Paul in here to help us with ideas. You know what I'm saying? So
and that's the next point is people say, I don't want to pay a real estate agent a commission. I want to sell it myself. And you can. I mean, it's possible, but the numbers say it will take you much longer without having a professional help you. I'm not saying that sometimes that's, doesn't work out for you, but saving money sometimes is not your best choice. When you're talking about something like your home. That's
right. And as there's two problems that can happen as well about the price, just two problems with just the price alone. There's a bunch of problems that can happen, like having to show the home and you get tired of dealing with somebody and you don't display the, talking about screwing up production. There's Paul Sullivan coming in here. He's trying to play a video through the microphone.
Well, he's playing me. He's live. That's what he was live.
Trying to join the show.
Yeah, he's joining the show like you told him to.
You know what? I give him one compliment. He tries to take over.
Well, I think he actually wanted to do the show with me, but
no, Paul. This is Winning Together. You have your own show. It's going to be a fun. It's going to be a feel good Friday. All right, when that thing comes around. Where were we?
We were talking about selling your own home.
Okay. So if you want to list your home, if you want to sell your home, but you don't want to list it, you want to sell it yourself. I know people that do this. Here's the problem with that. You think you're smart. You think you know what your house is worth. It may not be worth quite that much. So you're going to price it wrong. Pricing it, you could price it too high, right?
Well, and you make changes that are really not necessary for the market. Like somebody said a change they were making the other day, and they'd already done it, so I don't try to correct people. But if I were listing that house, I'd say no, you need to save that money, because the next person coming may not even like that. Don't do that. Do this instead, and makes a difference. Spending money you don't need to spend is bad.
That's the third problem, because you could price it too high, you could price it too low, and you may not understand that. Hey, no, this is worth this much more. You may think that it's worth way more than it is. So you need,
most people think their house.
So you need an expert to get it priced right, and then you have a list of people contacting you all the time about wanting to buy a house, I mean, again, if the right person doesn't see your house, it's not going to sell. So
Right.
there's so many advantages of having an agent list your house. What was the comment there, Smith?
Muted myself. We got one from Candace saying April can help you buy, sell, stage, decorate, you name it. She's so talented.
And I'll throw
Oh,
another one.
thank
in.
you.
Her own TV show.
Oh, wow.
Design. She can
Thank you, but,
design it as well. Yes, Candace, thank you for the comment. We kind of have our, this is just the beginning of our own TV show right here. We're getting,
Right.
maybe we'll get a nationally syndicated show. That'd be cool. And if you want to help us get a nationally syndicated show, then please hop over to YouTube. And they might have just suppressed us when I said that. I mean, EWE, like the goat, or no, that's a sheep. The sheep tube. Hop over to SheepTube, and I'm kidding. YouTube. Hop over to YouTube and subscribe to the Billy W. Merritt channel there. That's it. The more we get, the more likely we're going to get picked up by a bigger. What are they called?
Sponsor?
Yeah, we got a few sponsors. No, the studios, the bigger whoever, the big guys.
Production house. I'm not sure.
That's right. But anyway, so you need your own TV show.
Well, no, obviously Candace is just a fan because no, I don't need my own TV show.
That would be cool.
She does love those types of shows. So
yeah, so that would be cool. We could winning together. We could go in and buy a house and redo it, and that would be fun.
That would be a no.
That would be a no.
Mm-mm.
That would be fun.
Well, we also got a couple more from Bucker. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. He's saying, where are we from? We are in Georgia in the United States.
Yep, United States.
And he wanted to know if we can speak Arabic.
No.
He says, I can't speak English very good. You're doing great though, man.
You're doing great. You're
For
doing
real.
great. You're speaking very well. I wish I could speak Arabic, but I can't. Maybe we could have you on the show one day, and that'd be interesting to say the least, wouldn't it?
For sure.
Yep. Hey, is there anything else before I change direction, Smith, that we need to talk about, or that Paul has suggested that we talk about?
Well, we've still
He's got next week's show, but not this week.
we've still got the homes in the background, but I'm sure y'all are gonna get to those, right?
Let's go straight to the home. So let's talk about some
All right.
listings in Georgia. Okay.
Is there one you want me to head to first?
Let's go to. Is that going to be? It'll pull up a full screen, right?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna throw it over.
Yeah. Let's go straight to the whatever it is you got there. Go to the main. Make it the full screen. That's fine.
First one was.
That's fine. So we talked about the price of real estate in Georgia in general is less expensive than real estate in Florida.
Yes.
Okay. There is some great neighborhoods in Georgia that have, and maybe you're from Georgia, maybe you're from Coffee County, because these properties that we're going to talk about right here in Coffee County, Georgia, South Georgia, where real estate is very inexpensive compared to other places.
Yes.
And some of the neighborhoods have really nice lakes and things that you can do with boating, skiing, jet skiing, stuff like that. And some of them, you also sell empty lots where you can build your own home,
Yes.
right? What you got pulled up there, Smith?
I was trying to remember how to flip through the slideshow while I had it full screened.
There should be a arrow on the right side.
Pretty sure that's Drake Drive.
Paul, can you come produce this show? Smith's having he's struggling right now.
Trying to look at y'all's screen.
Click on full screen. Click on the full screen.
Yeah, that's Drake Drive. I thought.
There you go, right. All right, now there's no arrow over there right now? There certainly isn't.
Okay, I can use the arrow keys.
All right.
That'll work.
There you go. That's a beautiful home right here.
Yes.
It's a Century 21 listing.
It is.
That means you can sell any
I can
home.
sell any of them,
but
but
this particular agent doesn't mind you trying to sell this home for her.
no, she doesn't.
Okay. So tell us about this home.
This house is on Drake Drive at Mallard Point, a very desirable neighborhood. It's $499.
So under $500,000, and it's I think, how many acres do you remember?
I think it's 3. Is it?
We'll have to look in
3
the
acres.
we'll have to look in the description. I didn't.
Sorry, he threw that one up there. I should know that, but
3,725 square
square
feet.
feet. Yeah, I knew that it's a little under 4, but the acres, it's a very good sized lot out there.
I believe that's 2.42 acre lot.
2.42
Okay,
acres.
almost
All right.
3.
So click back on the pictures. They're 2.4 acres for less than $500,000.
Mhm.
And for what was the
It's a
square
pretty
footage
big
again?
house. It's 3,700. I mean, it's has a 3-car garage. Very nice house.
Almost 4,000 square foot, almost 3 acres.
Mhm.
So it's very very spacious,
Yes.
spacious home and a spacious
And a great neighborhood.
Great
very,
neighborhood.
very
3-car
good
garage.
neighborhood. Mhm.
That would be $1 million in most places in Florida. You know what?
Yeah.
So you can come to Coffee County and buy a
At
mansion,
least. Mhm.
For less than $500,000.
Mhm.
That's just amazing. And some people want to keep clicking. I didn't mean to slow you down there.
No problem.
Beautiful home.
For
Is that
real.
what is that? Is that a pool house or something? Or a
It
garage?
does have a that's a utility building in
Okay,
the back,
so
I believe.
A detached shop
Mhm.
as well. That's pretty awesome.
Mhm.
With its own garage door there. That's very cool. So that's a heck of a deal to me. I mean,
Yeah.
I would, we just built a house last
Yeah.
year. If that had been on the market, I might would have tried to
We
convince.
would have considered that for sure.
Mhm.
Mhm. You probably wish it had been.
I was gonna say, can I get my money back and start over?
No.
Okay. All right. So
You
let's
can.
go to some people like to build their own home. You can help somebody.
I can do that. Help you with
You
that
can help
too.
someone
Mhm.
start from the.
So we actually have 2 lots in Bay Meadows, which is a very desired location for Douglas, Georgia. That's where you can do the boating and the
Water
jet skiing and all that kind of thing out there.
Click on the old empty lot there. It's not that beautiful to look at because it's just an empty lot. But
No,
the thing
I mean,
is there's very few lots
very
left.
few.
And what we're talking
Mhm.
about is Bay Meadows Estates, also in Coffee County.
Mhm.
And a lot of people, I mentioned last night having a plan B. If you're in a coastal area, we have so many people, so many clients. I have so many clients up and down the coast. And when hurricanes come, you got to go somewhere. What if you
Yes.
had a plan B? What if you had a home built in a beautiful neighborhood near a beautiful lake, and it was hurricane safe, and it was, you can easily build a home out there, a super nice home designed by you for maybe less than 200,000, but if you could get a super nice plan B for less than $200,000, a new construction, that you won't be worse off for having that.
Right.
So, there's a couple of lots left, and I'm telling you, how much is that lot, Smith? Does it tell us?
21.5K.
I'm telling you right now, 5 years from now, you won't be able to buy that for $50,000.
No.
You won't be able to buy it for $50,000. First of all, there'll be a house on it. You won't have a chance.
Right.
But you need to text April and buy anybody. Heck, I need to buy that for $20,000.
I'll sell it to you.
I know you will.
0.65 acre lot.
0.65, which is pretty big. And,
Yeah, that is out and out there. That's a good size.
And I think there's one more lot out there, Smith. That's
And I
about
don't think a lot of prep work would have to be done to be ready to build on that.
This one is actually on some water. There's 3 lakes, if you will, out there, and this is on one of those, and it is pretty big. How big is it, Smith?
Let's see.
I don't know which one.
This may be a new one. I'm not sure, but it's actually on the first lake when you come in there.
1.5 acres.
1.5 acres for how much?
35K.
Oh, wow.
35,000 needs to be bought right now. I mean, it'll probably be bought. Both of those will probably sell today.
Yeah,
they should. That is stealing land right there.
That's awesome.
I know. As a matter of fact, let's end the show.
Yeah.
See,
I wouldn't blame you.
we do need to cut it short. I'll buy that 1.5 acres. You and I. You want to do that?
I mean, let's look at it.
Okay. All right. So anyway, if there's not any more comments, we're going to get off the show where we can go buy some real estate.
Let's see.
But if you want to buy some real estate, you can text the number below right there. Text April. I've seen some Arabic comments.
Yes, Bakar came back and said, "You very nice."
Yes, I am. Thank you. You are too, Bakar. Thank you for watching the show. I love listings in Georgia. Who was that?
That's Felipe.
I love listings in Georgia. Felipe, you need to buy one of these pieces of property. Yeah, I mean, like today.
Does look awesome. And then we got a couple of
Arabic comments.
Arabic comments.
We'll have to use Google Translate for that.
For real.
I don't know if they'll let me come to Iraq. Can you fly into Iraq right now? Baghdad? Are you close to Baghdad?
I can't.
I'd go to Iraq. I'd go to Turkey. It's
Okay.
kind of close to Iraq. I would not go to Iran.
Okay. There's a few other places I think I'd rather go, but
The Virgin Islands, Hawaii,
island, anything with island in it, I'm in.
Canary Islands, Tahiti,
Yes.
Haiti.
Mm,
Haiti's on the island with the Dominican Republic.
yeah. That wouldn't be my first choice.
How
But
about the Dominican Republic?
I'll go.
It's on the same island with Haiti, isn't it? Smith?
I'm really not sure.
He's not
Honestly.
a geography expert. He is a
No.
video
Nor
expert.
am I.
He is a video expert.
Nor am I.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap up the show. I got some dealers to talk to. I want you to check on that property, see if it's still available. If it's not, I want it.
I can't believe you didn't already tell me this until right now.
Honestly, I was prepping for the show. I said, here, this will work. This will work. But I didn't really realize it was 1.5 acres for that amount of money. God, buy it.
No doubt.
Somebody watching's already gobbled it up since we've been watching it. We're
That's
driving.
possible.
We're changing the market.
That's possible.
Smith, thank you for your excellent production today, sir. We got a dealer. I think we have a special guest tomorrow. We'll get with you on who that is.
Awesome.
We'll be back tomorrow at 11. We'll be back next Wednesday for Winning Together. And Paul Sullivan's going to help Smith produce it because he knows what to do and he's smarter than us. And the show's going to be better next Wednesday.